Today is an exciting day, my first Amtrak adventure since 2021. Today I will be boarding the Pier Marquette train number 371 to head to Chicago, where I will pick up another train and head over to Wisconsin Dells for a fundraiser at the Badger Steam and Gas Club. Our train has arrived right on time. I decided to ride business class today, which includes priority boarding and a free drink. I found my seat. All aboard for my next adventure. Our car attendant came along and took our drink orders, and the conductor came along shortly after to punch our tickets. I have to rate this staff 5 stars because they took very good care of us. A bottle of water and maybe a glass of tea for me, please. While it may have been raining outside, it didn't dampen our spirits inside. Me and my fellow passengers were eager to get underway. This train is not an overnight service. It is merely a trip to Chicago and back to Grand Rapids. But it is fun for those living in the area to be able to experience a lovely daycation to Chicago and enjoy all of its attractions. Our train was rolling along at a good clip, and we were approaching the edge of Chicago. And that is when we experienced a little problem. You see, we had to wait for the marine traffic to travel through on a lift bridge. There was nothing wrong there until the bridge needed to come down. And unfortunately, it was stuck. They sent the crews over there to be able to assess everything, but we were stuck there for at least a few hours. Luckily, the car was comfortable, so we just decided to make the best of it and wait. Thankfully, there was some freight traffic rolling by, so I got to enjoy that while we waited. And waited. And waited. And waited. And waited. Perfect time to get some Z's, though. But thankfully, the hardworking crews were able to lower the bridge, and we were able to cross into Chicago. Even though I had missed my train to be able to get to Wisconsin Dells, Amtrak was very accommodating, and I highly recommend this because they found out what had happened and had compensated me not only my ticket, but were able to help me to connect on another train to get to Wisconsin Dells the same day, on the Empire Builder. Talk about fancy there. Our train rolled slowly and carefully into the Chicago rail yards. It was fun to look through the yards and see all the different equipment that was on display there. In the past, there have sometimes been private cars that were on display, so it was pretty neat to look for them. I didn't see any on this trip, but don't mean there might not be anything in the future. But it was neat to spot a few heritage units, as they say. Once our train pulled into the station, we deboarded and head to one of my favorite places in the whole station. And that would be the grand and beautifully constructed Great Hall. This place has always captured my fascination and imagination. Why, just think of it. The billions of people that have walked through these hallways and into that Great Hall, it just amazes me. If only these walls and that beautiful arched ceiling could talk. Why, I bet it would have quite the story to tell. And just think, everything was all done before computers. Just pure imagination and good old-fashioned
hard work and determination.
It is just incredible and amazes me what can be created. After my time in the Great Hall, I went to the Metropolitan Lounge, where I just decided to kick back, relax, and enjoy the beautiful artwork that was seen on the walls. And I also got to meet some fellow passengers who decided to open up with a game of euchre. They can play a good and savage game. And afterwards, our train finally was ready to board. I climbed on board the Empire Builder, and away we went.
The Empire Builder is a very scenic route, and this train has both sleeper cars, lounge cars, a dining car, and coach cars. And the sleeper cars come with showers. And yes, they do keep them clean. Our train got underway. Even though we were a few minutes late, everyone was in good spirits. This to me was very exciting because I have never been to Wisconsin before, so this was a brand new adventure. And the scenery was actually quite unexpected. I was actually expecting it to be mostly dairyland, farms, etc., but there was a lot of things to see. We got to Milwaukee Station, had a little delay when we took off, but it was still amazing to see. We even had a little mini race going there. The train's route also takes you all the way to Seattle if you wish, but it does split off to go to Portland. At this point of the trip, I decided to kick back, relax, enjoy a nice refreshment, as well as write in my journal, and maybe sneak a few Z's here and there. Well, what can I say? The gentle rocking is perfect for anybody who wants to relax, especially for those with children. Despite the delay, we still made good time and made it to the station safe and sound. Hello, Wisconsin Dells. Be sure to stay tuned tomorrow for part 2 of my adventure, where I get to meet up with a new friend as well as reunite with an old one. See you trackside!